Yes, my name is Stephen Pounders, and I play Felix Artifex, who is a theater producer in New York, and he's out to get a play done. I think his history is that he's done work on Broadway and off Broadway and in regional theater, and he pulls old TV stars and puts them into old pieces. So it's all very secondhand. At one point of the play, he calls it crap. But what he's out for in this play is to produce a great play. He has his hands on a great play, and he has his hands on a great movie star, and he's trying to pull it all together. So he gets a little desperate in this attempt.
Okay, then can you just say, it's possible? Okay, how about you just say, it's possible, and then think about it? Because while you're thinking about it, I could be... Look, you don't think they called Shakespeare up sometime, Stephen, and said, William, listen, Walter Garrick really wants to do your play, but he wants to be the other guy. And Shakespeare didn't make that happen? So then just say, it's possible. Look, just say, Stephen, take a good deep breath and say, Felix, I hate you, and I hate this idea, but like gravy on cake, it's possible.
I'm Lana Hoover, and I play Esther, which is Mr. Artifex's administrative assistant. Well, Esther has been with Mr. Artifex, we've decided, for quite a while. They have a nice relationship, although he's not always kind to Esther. She's a typical New Yorker, having a great time working for him, and is very impressed by some of the famous people he's now talking to. Esther is off stage about 99% of the time. So I'm acting through an intercom the majority of the time. So I've never done a role where I have to convey absolutely everything through vocal inflection. And so that's been the biggest challenge for me, and also getting used to hitting a button and intercomming before I say my line. But it's been fun.
Mr. Artifex.
Hang on a second. Who is it?
Mr. Casella on line 2, Mrs. Palpatone on line 3, Mr. Bandolini on line 5.
Bandolini?
Yes, sir.
What the f***? He's another one of Annika's sheep drivers?
I think so.
He's Italians. I don't get it. Did she get him on a deal?
I don't know, Mr. Artifex.
And what about...
You all sound very concerned.
Well, what about our good ex-friend, Miss Van der Velde?
I tried her number in Brussels, sir.
And the lady is not picking up?
The number no longer exists.
Okay. Interesting. Then find me Mr. Richard Calfertos, or Calfertos. Just give me the guy at Red River right away.
Yes, Mr. Artifex.
So, what do you think, Stephen? Can you do it? The rewrite. Well, I don't know, Stephen. That would be your job, of course. You're the artist. Right now. Because Johnny's a hot commodity. I see the time crunch as a plus. I mean, get this play done and move on to the next one, kid. Life is a search for momentum.
This is my second show at Circle, and the first show I did was last year, Bach at Leipzig. That was directed by Robin Armstrong. And to answer the question, what's unique about Circle, I would agree, it's the intimacy of this space. It's how close you are to the audience. You're never very far from anybody, which just always makes you feel like you're enveloped in the audience and the reactions. I also like this neighborhood. I like walking up to this theater from Sundance Square. It's great. I often park in the parking garage by Bass Hall just so I can pass those angels on my way to Circle, and it's a great location.
You want your name in lights and your Pulitzer? Then listen to me, Stephen, my little principled friend. You could have a lifelong shining career right now. A candle-lit path through the dark woods of life, so that at the end, when you step out into the open field with the wet grass on your toes and the sun coming up, you could dig your own grave in the soft brown earth and lay down in it smiling, saying, I did it! I did it, Dad! I had a career! And you know what? Let's just be honest for a second. Maybe it won't be a good play by the time you're done trying what I'm suggesting. Maybe you're right. Maybe it'll become negligible. Maybe it'll become generic, abysmal. But maybe, Stephen, just maybe, it'll be great. The thing is, and these are words to live by, kid, you can't tell it's doomed until you do it.